Breaking news, hundreds flee homes in Kwara South as rise in kidnapping sparks mass exodus.
Hello, welcome to this channel. There is this video I came across and I would like us to watch it together. But before we do that, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that. Click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to keep being part of this. Then as you watch, do not forget to react and also drop your comments in the comment section.
Breaking news, hundreds flee homes in Kwara South as rise in kidnapping sparks mass exodus. Kwara State, Kwara South are, Yoruba dominated southern Kwara. And in this local government called Ifelodun, whether I pronounce it well, I don't know. But this Ifelodun is a place, a territory where this mass exodus is taking place majorly. Now, this is to everyone in the territory called Nigeria. Whether you are an Igbo, you are Yoruba, Edo, Efik, Urobo, Ejo, Isoko, the Thieves, the Hausas. We have a common enemy, whether you like it or not. Our common enemy are the people who imported these terrorists and the terrorists themselves. They are all over the place. Their mission is to make sure they occupy territories. They want people out of these territories. Any place they hijacked, they started terrorizing. Their mission is ethnic cleansing. They want to be there. Don't forget what Boba Gandadema told you why they recruited Buhari into politics, because of this Kwara State, right? Now, there is this man called Karabaje, right? I did the video in the afternoon when I had a live section talking about how he was boasting that they imported terrorists into the country. And this man is also from Kwara State. Stay with me in this video. Let us understand the details of what is happening in Kwara. But for now, take a look at the background, how all this insecurity started in Nigeria.
We have a confession that the media has not given appropriate attention. Kwara Alhaji was a leading chieftain of the APC, and he has confessed that they imported the foreign mercenaries who have become bandits. He has confessed. How much more evidence do you need? He has confessed that they imported them for the elections. This is public. Why is the media not following up? Why are we not asking for accountability? So it seems very clear to me and to so many others. If you're in the public space, you hear people talking and pointing fingers. The ruling party is the direct sponsor of terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria. My name is Martin Onubu. I said it. APC is the direct sponsor of insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria. Ask me for the evidence.
What are the facts?
Good. I just gave you confession of Kwara.
Thank you.
That's number one. Number two, Miyetti Allah made a public statement that if you want peace in your state, don't call any meeting. Provide land for Fulanis in your state. Public statement. Miyetti Allah. Miyetti Allah is a collaborator with the ruling party. We had a report that the ruling party funded Miyetti Allah to the tune of 100 billion. I wasn't there when the payment was made, but that's in the public domain. We had an official report that the government of Nigeria was going to establish a radio station.
Exactly.
In collaboration with Miyetti Allah, where Fufude, the Fulani tribal dialect, will be the language of communication. Now, interestingly, you asked me for facts. We have it on the authority of the Ondo State government that the PRO of Miyetti Allah in Ondo State led the criminal suspect gang that killed Pafa Shoranti's daughter. That is on the authority of the Ondo State government. and they have been arrested. And the leader of the gang is the PRO of Mieti Allah in Ondo State. We have it on the authority of the Nigerian police that a herdsman was arrested with a military rifle in Plateau State. I have the number of the rifle. I can send it to you by SMS. I just need to check my records. I have the rifle number. We have it on the authority of retired Colonel Inyam that the Fulani herdsmen repelled in Ogoja were using Nigerian army rifles from the barracks in that vicinity, and that the soldiers came to collect the rifles back. Now, who is the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces? Who should be responsible for the activities of these armed forces? We have it on the authority of General Danjuma. Danjuma has commanded these forces. We have it on the authority of General Danjuma that the armed forces are conniving with the bandits that are killing citizens. How much more evidence do you want? How much more evidence? We have hard physical evidence. We have testimonies from relevant authorities. How much more evidence do you want to know that the ruling party in Nigeria, the APC, is the sponsor of insecurity and terrorism? How much more evidence? I don't need any more evidence. I am 1000% convinced, and nobody has contrary evidence. The APC, the ruling party in Nigeria, is the direct sponsor of terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria.
That is damning. For the fact that the Nigerian government sponsored terrorism has finally been institutionalized under this Buhari's regime.
I forgot one point. The trial in Dubai. The trial in Dubai, where some Nigerians were convicted for terrorism financing in Nigeria. The published report said that they were traced to people high up in government. So how much more evidence do we need? All the evidence is out there.
All right, now the watch up to this point. Let's look into this article from Zara Reporters that reads that hundreds of residents in Kwara South have abandoned their ancestral homes following a surge in kidnapping incidents, particularly in Ifelodun local government area, where attacks by suspected armed bandits have become a daily occurrence. A video obtained by Zara Reporters shows the residents, identified as Ganiyu Babatunde, pleading with the Kwara state government to intervene and protect the people from worsening insecurity urgently. Out of the article. Now, if the person calling the Kwara state government to come and intervene, does the governor of Kwara state told you that he is not aware of what is going on? Is it in his power to do that? The people who has the power to do that, they are not doing anything. However, the governor can set up a vigilante, but the vigilante firepower is limited. You see, I have been talking about this revolution. This nonsense will only stop when they see that everybody is ready to die. Yes, this nonsense is going to stop. How can, the government supervise the killing of their own people? Little wonder the Canada designate them as terrorist organizations. I'm talking about the PDP and APC. Now the article continues. Communities such as Sabe, Ologomo, Alabe, and Babanla in Ifelodun local government area are among the hardest hit, with families forced to flee in large numbers. So our reporters gathered that many residents, including women and children, were seen at OK Ode garage with their belongings, desperately seeking vehicles to convey them to a safer location. Locals say the wave of kidnappings has left them living in fear, with many abandoning their farm, homes, and businesses as the insecurity crisis deepens. Some of the affected people lamented that if their communities became deserted, there would be no one left for the government to govern. They expressed frustration, explaining that if the rightful owners abandoned their ancestral home, strangers could easily take over their heritage. Yes, the fear they are exercising is absolutely correct, because this is what is actually happening. This is their mission, to take over the heritage of the people that owns, the place. through their ancestral heritage. Now, a resident who identified himself as Babatunde said, please, Kwara State government, come to our aid. Since I have been traveling from Ajase to Oke-Ode, I have encountered more than 10 vehicles filled with people fleeing their ancestral homes with their belongings. Some of them are even coming from Babanda. I am at Oke-Ode garage. All the vehicles here have led for Sabe community to convey people who are running away from their homes. As you can see, I am at Oke-Ode garage right now. Some people just brought their belongings here, trying to flee. Kwara State Governor, please come to our aid. The issue of insecurity in our community is terrifying us. We don't know what to do anymore. We are using this opportunity to call on the Kwara State government and those at the helm of affairs. Communities that used to live peacefully are no longer peaceful. Barrio. I have been here since morning and there is no vehicle left. They have all gone to other communities to pick up people, even using motorcycles. A Dangote truck is being used to convey people and their belongings. Please, Kwara State Governor, come to our aid. We are in the Oke-Ode community and everyone is fleeing. Kidnappers have turned our community into a deserted place. May God help us and see us through. We don't know what we have done to deserve this. We are tired and people are leaving one after the other, he added. Anyway, others are the recent attacks, in Kwara State since this year down to 20. In fact, right from onset, there have been series of attacks in Kwara State and their mission is to take over Kwara State. Remember that when OPC was ready to take back their place from, these people who invaded it, their counterparts in the northern Nigeria refused and they persuaded Obasanjo to kill the OPC, Oduduwa People Congress, people. And Obasanjo ordered shoot at sight, just like what they did to the IPOP. Obasanjo ordered that they should shoot them at sight.
Thank you for watching this video. Please leave your contribution in the comment section and also do well to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.